Well, we're already there. Let's get to it. We're on the final day of the thing. I had it confirmed that it's the final day. So let's get to it.
Gotcha! Deploying shards!
Attack their weakness with an art! Keep it up! It's working! Certain arts will work better!
Ignis Rampage, let's do it.
Energy output at maximum.
Going all in.
Keep it up! It's working!
Activating skill.
The end of the line! Yeah. You're finished! Ignis! Rampage!
Boost gauge limit broken.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Ayo, what? Pause. Oh no, I can't go back. Okay.
An enemy mob. Wanna clear him out? Look out! Go all out! Keep it up! It's working!
You got this!
Full boost! Go all out!
Got a whole slew of them.
Time to go all out!
I'm missing one.
Attack their weakness with an art!
Got a whole slew of them. Got a whole slew of them.
Keep it up! It's working!
Got a whole slew of them.
Time to go all out! Attack their weakness with an art!
It's this one. This is the one I can't hit.
Keep it up! It's working! Time to go all out! Attack their weakness with an art!
Got a whole slew of them.
Attack
No,
their
it's
weakness
two
with
of
an
them?
art! Keep it up! It's working! Time to go all out! Attack their weakness with an art!
Got a whole slew of them.
Keep it up! It's working! Certain arts will work better! All out!
Got a whole slew of them. Time for the main event! Fans alive! Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked! Perfect chance!
A boost would work here.
I mean,
Going all in.
Keep it up! It's working!
I might have been able to hit them all with this. That's funny.
Keep it up! It's working!
Wait.
Energy output at max. Activating skill.
Give me power! Yeah! You're finished! Pigment! Rampage!
Boost gauge limit broken.
So, that was the last of them. Not bad. I know how good Van is, but amazed at how fast you are, Fairy. Are all warriors of Kruger like that? No way, I'm still rookie. Most of them are much better than me. And your arts are awesome, Anyas. So is your staff. Oh, thank you. It's called the Noble Staff, and come on now. Wish I knew what was up with those monsters. It was almost like... Hello, you three over there. Are you okay? Really owe you one. Oh, you do? Shit. I'm getting all the notifications all of a sudden right now. It's funny. We had to pull over because of engine trouble, and the next thing we knew, we were surrounded. I have to say, you've got some incredible combat skills. What are you, bracers? Nah, just ordinary passers-by. Uh-huh! Liar! You work for West Calvert Transport, right? Let me give you my card. Arkwright Solutions. I'm just a guy who helps people with their problems, not affiliated with the Bracer Guild. Even open to fighting monsters and stuff like I did just there. For a price. Please don't charge them right now. Wait. Van. Hate to come across like this, but you would have been screwed without us, right? Oh, come on, Van! I mean, he's got a point. So if you could let your company know that and have them for the bill, that'd be great. What? But the police with the guild would never. Well, we ain't cops or bracers. And you can't keep the lights on with a thank you. He's got a point. Not trying to scam you here. I just want a fair price for our services. We'll even escort you to town to finish the job. Wouldn't imagine you're in a rush to get attacked again on the road, are you? Oh no. Look. Well. Huh, apparently we were supposed to beat up the ever-living crap of the enemy with S-Crafts. Okay. You got me there. This is so inappropriate. I can see where you're coming from, but I don't think it's inappropriate at all. It's because you're a Jaeger! Whether it's the water we drink or the security to see we're safe from harm, nothing in life is free. I suppose so. I wonder if everyone from the Central East is just a practical mindset. She's a Jaeger. Alright then, we'll hire you to take us down to Creole. And as soon as we arrive, I'll phone my boss. That sounds like a plan. Now come on, you two. Back in the truck. Okay. Oh, well, alright. Agnes is just like, no.
I wasn't expecting that to be how this ended.
Mint-haired man? Come on.
That young man's most certainly caught my attention.
Oh, no. Please tell me you're the actual boss and that, you know, we'll be fine. It'll just be funny. Real village. I can't believe we get to explore Calvert. Finally. Ah!
Well now, isn't this a lovely village? It's like an idyllic painting. Rolling hills amidst clear streams, a windmill turning with the wind, and a touch of Middle Ages architecture. The white flowers we saw in the wheat field were beautiful as well. They were buckwheat flowers, weren't they?
Good eye. Fun fact, the village uses them in their specialty dish, galette.
Oh, I've heard of those. Ida always says they make for a perfect lunch treat. I'm excited to finally visit this place.
Anyway, that bus is gonna be out of commission for a while, so why don't we grab some grub?
I hear the inn over there has the best food in the village. While we're chowing down, we can ask if Ida's gonna drop by there. Sound good? Yep. Then let's go inside, shall we? Yeah, and bring back the voice acting. Wow, this egg is amazing. The buckwheat has a pleasant fragrance as well. Even the side vegetables are delicious. They're tomatoes, so I'm just dead now. Not actually dead, but wishing I was. Marta's Grail's buckwheat too. But it's no surprise. Tastes even better here. Wait, they have orange and black galettes on the menu? Hell yeah, I'm so ordering those. Oh, I think I'll do the same. I have some of those too, chat. Maybe I'll order seconds and thirds. It sounds like you're all enjoying yourselves. The galettes are the pride of our village. No one makes them quite like us, so make sure you savor the flavor. And while you're at it, why don't you try some of the other items on the menu? We have vegetable galettes, smoked salmon, and seasonal fruits. I don't know. Galettes or I don't know. Oh, I know, definitely want to try our desserts. We serve some of the best caramel and ice cream you'll ever have. We serve the best burnt sugar and frozen milk you've ever had. I mean, probably. So many choices. Is it bad that I want to order one of everything? No. You got caramel and ice cream? I'll take 10 of each. That's bad! Is it bad I want to order one of everything? No. Because Van's gonna order, like, enough to feed an army. Wait, hang on. We didn't come here to drown ourselves in food. We came to ask you some questions. You work here a lot, right? Of course, my parents own the place after all. You saved the people on that bus, right? Well, fire away then. I'll gladly answer any question you have. Cool, so I need you to think back to 10 days ago. Did any shady looking people happen to stop by here? 10 days ago? I don't know if I can remember that far. Wait, actually yes, there was a group of Jaegers staying here around then. I knew it! If you don't mind me asking, how did you know they were Jaegers? Did their attire give it away? Oh no, they were all wearing casual clothes. I just know Jaeger when I see one. Our village is near the border of a few countries, so we get patrons like them from time to time. Oh, so smart. As long as they pay their bills and don't cause trouble, they're just as welcome here as any of our other guests. I mean, they're not gonna cause trouble unless you pay them to cause trouble. You could probably just pay them more to not. Be like, I will give you double to stop. To just not do that. It's just like, well, I mean, if the money's good. Be like, I mean, if the money's good. I actually don't know if they're willing to do that. I don't think it's ever been discussed. Suppose that's fair. This village is probably treated as a buffer zone between Jaegers. Bracers are always buzzing around like flies, and there's a police station here. I've got a question for you. Was there a woman with that group of Jaegers? Yes, I remember there being one. I believe she was the leader. She had dark green hair tied back in a ponytail. Honestly, I thought she looked really cool. Yep, that's Ida. Alright. Sounds like we're on the right track. Yeah? Do you know what happened to them after that? Like, did they say where they were headed, for example? Normally, I wouldn't share that kind of information out of respect for their privacy, but since you know them, I don't mind sharing what I know. They stayed here for one night and left first thing in the morning. I don't know where they were going, though, and I haven't seen them since. Wait, no, that isn't quite right. Huh? What do you mean? Have you seen one of them recently? Yes, I think so, actually. I'm pretty sure I saw that same woman 3 days ago. For real? So does that mean she's still in the village? I think that's doubtful, and also it was also pretty dark out when I saw her, so I might have been wrong. I didn't see any of her Jaeger friends either. You know, the more I talk it out, the more it is I could have been totally mistaken. Sorry for getting your hopes up. Don't be sorry, it's still a lead worth investigating. We should ask around town and see if someone else caught sight of it too. You've been a big help. I'll order one of the sweeter galettes later as thanks. I'll hold you to that. I'll pry into your business, but I do hope you enjoy your stay in our village. Holy hell, my mouth is dry. There's no way for me to suppress that sound without suppressing my voice. At least I don't think so. Alright, gang, it's info gathering time. The goal is to determine if Ida really was here 3 days ago. If luck's on our side, we'll get some good information in no time. Fingers crossed. Alright, let's get started, shall we? Okay,
Take as long as you need. I'll be waiting for you.
Hello? So long.
What's next? I'll treasure it.
There's like nothing to it.
Oh, you must
Oh, come and see. Why, hello.
I have not been told to get the buckwheat cookie, but I'll bite it anyway,
Thank you.
just in case. Ah, pardon me. I've heard that you take jobs like bracers do, yes? I've got a bit of a problem and I need some help. Would you be willing to hear me out? Sure, but bear in mind I ain't a bracer. I do a job if I feel like it. My man, you're gonna do it whether you like it or not. Yeah, weird. It might be like a drop somewhere. Or something. Okay, feel like it, and I charge more than they do too. You good with that? Of course, just as long as the price is still reasonable. Easy, that I'll need to charge you too much. It'll just depend on how complicated the job is. Thank you very much. You see, I'm stumped on what to do. I've been trying to make soba noodles, and they're just not turning out right. Someone from the city like yourself might know what I'm doing wrong. I love that. She's like, "Ayo, look, can you, tell me what I'm doing wrong with my food?" So she just wants us to eat. Okay. Soba noodles. A dish made from buckwheat flour kneaded and cut into noodles. I recall from a book that soba noodles are popular in Eastern cuisine, Far Eastern specifically. Bingo, you two ever had any by chance? It's popular street food back in the capital, has its fans for sure. Pretty simple to make, but it's got a really deep flavor and it smells like nothing else. Is it really? Dang it, now I'm hungry. I felt the same when the mayor told me about it the other day. So I figured I might as well try to make some myself for the Harvest Festival. I went around and asked the villagers for advice. Some of them do know about those sorts of recipes. But, well, it's been a bit of a flop. I haven't been able to get the flavors right. The Harvest Festival. I think I read an article about it in the paper. Right? Now I remember they celebrate every autumn, right? That means this year is right around the corner. So, I ain't exactly a cook. But I can try and give you some pointers based on the soba I've had in the capital. I think that would be a big help since you have that point of reference. Hearing about new experiences from new people is really interesting to me. Okay. Thank you for hearing me out. Any thoughts, Van? She's eager for help, but... Not really a job for a Spriggan, but we've got the time. Alright, I'll take it on. I always make sure to do the job right, so I want some good soap out of this. Oh, thank you so much. I'll do my best. I got excited for some noodles myself. So where do we start with this? Good question. I don't think this is gonna be a long stream. So you said you tried to make some and it didn't go so hot. What about them? Did it come out right? Well, the flavor was off, and so was the appearance. The dough turned out powdery when I was cutting it, like it wasn't put together very well. It took me so much effort to cut it that I just sort of mangled the dough. The result didn't even look like noodles. Oh. The outside was all soggy and wet, but the inside was still chalky. It didn't soak evenly at all. What? That implies something might have gone wrong when making the dough. Perhaps there's more to making it than ordinary bread dough. And then the flavoring sauce. I tried to mix it up and make the flavor more familiar to the villagers here. So I ended up using basil as my base. It wasn't inedible per se, but it just didn't seem quite right. Yeah, sounds like you left before you looked there. Best to stick to the recipe. Well, yes, you're right. So there's a lot to unpack here. Well, before we can dive in, we'll need to figure out how to make the stuff ourselves. So you said you learned about the dish from some of the villagers, right? Ah yes, mostly from Mayor Wan and Motona. They were a great help. Both could trace the roots to the east, so they had a general idea of how the recipe went. Well, that's as good a place to start as any. Feel free to kill some time until we're done asking around. Of course, thank you for your help.
Time to start working. Well,
Well...
Oh, I think I have to do it in order. Okay. We use...
Let me ask you something.
Oh, you mean the recipe Giovanna asked about? Admittedly, I'm not too familiar with the recipe itself, but I know plenty about its ingredients. Buckwheat is my specialty. That's been passed down in my family tree for generations. As millers, we know our wheat. Really now? That's wild. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised though, what with galettes being the big thing here. Yep. It was my family that first imported buckwheat flour to the village, in fact. So they say it's in my blood. So how do you make buckwheat dough? There are two main ways you can do it. The simpler way is to just use only buckwheat flour. That's called 100% dough. The second is to mix buckwheat flour with standard wheat flour. You can play around with the ratio of buckwheat to wheat, and that can change the dough pretty significantly. The most common ratio is 80% dough. That's 80% buckwheat, 20% wheat. I am curious what the difference between buckwheat and wheat is. So the way you make the dough isn't always the same. There's more to this than I thought. The more buckwheat you have in the dough, the easier it dries out. So working with higher buckwheat ratios takes more skill. Especially when you're kneading it. The easier it dries out. So I'm guessing you don't want it to be too dry. That's about the gist of it. Oh, a lot more complicated than I gave it credit for. Thanks for the crash course. My pleasure. Give my regards to Giovanna, would you? Let's give it a crack and see what we come up with. Right.
That huge thing's turning just from the wind?
I've never seen one of these up close in person before.
Oh, hold on. To-do list.
Objective set.
Wow. Anyway, it says located west near the windmill. I don't think it's gonna let me skip steps, but I'm just, you know, for the fight.
Can we talk?
This is about Giovanna's Soba efforts. I'm sorry to hear that she's having trouble with it, but I do appreciate you helping her. I hope she gets the recipe just right. Well, the field's not my forte, but I make sure I always do the job right. You leave it to us. That's the spirit, young man. As for the soba, I can give some insight on the sauce if you'd like. My mother was born quite far to the east. She became skilled at preparing their cuisine growing up. From what I remember, soba sauce is made by first preparing a base soup stock, and then adding the flavor of choice to it. Ah, can you tell us more? The flavoring is a blend of various spices and sauces, usually local to the area. When the blend is finished, you mix it into the soup stock. Soba stock would traditionally use kelp or dried bonito, to my knowledge. But there are many other bases you can use: dried vegetables, mushrooms, sardines, and the like. Really, anything goes so long as it tastes good, so you can personalize the flavor of the soba that way. I see. Kelp and bonito don't appear to be common ingredients here, at least I'm not particularly familiar with them. Probably bigger out in the east. You see, we could probably use stuff more common around here instead. So what should we make the soup stock out of? Giovanna mentioned basil. Basil would work in a pinch, sure. But I'm thinking if we want to really make the soba pop, we should get something stronger. Seafood's a good bet. We'll just need something we can find around here. Shrimp, maybe? If you can get some of that. As it's happened, some of our merchants do carry that. Shrimp is common in Eastern cuisine, so you should be able to find some from specialty merchants. I think I have some in my house, in fact. If you'd like it, you need only ask. Perfect. Hopefully we don't gotta raid your pantry, but if we do, we'll let you know. Nice, our ingredients are secured. Secured indeed. Mission accomplished. Thank you for your help, Mayor Wen. Oh, my pleasure. I see some wonderful soba in my future. Okay, that should be good enough. I think we have a good grasp on the subject now. So, do we go back to Giovanna's now? Actually, you know, I think we're still missing something. Oh, and what would that something be? A secret spice, that's what. Nothing wrong with sticking it to the basics, but I say if we're making our own, we put a little spin on it. Something off the beaten path, you know. Maybe something that grows around here. How about local plants? We could probably find some stuff down by the creek. I'm not sure what you mean, but you sound really confident about it. I trust you on this one. Okay, so it's an event flag for fuck's sake. Anyway. Cool, if we don't find anything, no biggie. Beep beep beep. Beep 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 beep. I was right. I hate it. Oh, look at this right here. It's a weed or something? Is that even edible? I don't believe I've seen a plant like this before. Yeah, this here is what's called a fresh ingredient. City Slickers. Take note. City Slickers. Oh, van. Not common in the Central East either, so I imagine you don't see any out there either. But I took the plant by the stem and plucked it. For spice recipes call for wasabi. Oh! Yeah! And while this ain't the same thing, it's still called mountain wasabi. Good reason. Packs a hell of a kick. Yes. Indeed it is. So yeah, this will do just fine. You shred this up, grind it into paste, and bam, instant winner. See, so this is what raw horseradish looks like. Interesting. I've never had horseradish. Which concerns me, because I might be allergic. So is it similar to other kinds of radishes? Oh boy, you don't want to eat this like other radishes. No, might as well kiss your tongue goodbye if you do. Is it really that strong? I'm not a picky eater, you know. I could take it. Now I'm gonna try horseradish and soba noodles both. I think that about does it. And then let's bring Giovanna up to speed. Obtained horseradish. I did. Oh. Can I see it?
Thanks for the grub. Whew, I am Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush.
Go. And we don't get to see the horseradish? No. I hit it. Yo, we picked up on a lot of stuff from the villagers. Oh, thank you very much. If possible, I'd like to try and make another badge, and you can guide me as I'm making them. Would that work for you? Wait, pause. Why is that an option? We're gonna teach her, of course. What the fuck? Sure thing. Thank you. Let's move to my kitchen. Oh heavens, I forgot. My house is just a mess right now. I'm sorry, could you give me just a minute to clean up? What timing? If you're in need of a kitchen, mine is ready and waiting. Ah, Mayor Wen. I thought I'd stop by and see how things were going. Good that I did. Best strike while the iron's hot. No, you'd be welcome to use my kitchen instead of cleaning yours up first. Oh, thank you so much. I'll gladly accept. Let's head for the mayor's house then. I'll just need to stop by my house real quick to grab some cookware and ingredients. Sure, we'll help you carry whatever you need. This is getting really exciting. I do look forward to these noodles we'll make. Well, make yourselves at home. My husband told me you'll be borrowing our kitchen. Help yourselves to whatever you might need. We'll be upstairs if you need anything from us. Don't hesitate to bug us if you're into trouble. I'm looking forward to seeing how your noodles come out. Thank you both so much. Promise they'll be worth the wait. Now then, we have the kitchen and we have the ingredients. All that's left is to put it all together. Do let me know if anything seems off to you. I'm counting on you. Sounds good. Glad to help. Ooh, I can't wait. So first and foremost, the dough. I remember that you can use 100% buckwheat, or you can substitute wheat to make a ratio of your choosing. At the time I figured, well, the more buckwheat the merrier, so I just went all in with it. So you went for 100%? I did, yes. Should we stick with 100% dough then? Or buck the trend? Not even pushy, but I think a lower issue would be better, like 80-20. Motono was telling me about how 100% dough is really tricky to work with. Dries out before you know it. So adding some standard wheat into the mix should help when you're kneading it. I see. Well, that does make sense. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and do 80% buckwheat then. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh goodness, you're right. It's so much more hydrated than before. This is much easier. Should hold up better when I cut it. I think the issue really was the secret. Smells good too. It's looking great already. I'm excited to see the completed dish. Right, onto the sauce now. I think the stock was where I went wrong last time. Tried using basil and it didn't turn out very well. What would you recommend instead? Go with the shrimp. Let's try using shrimp this time. Mayor said he added some in his pantry. Don't imagine they'll have a problem with us borrowing some long as we offer them a bowl. Shrimp, I see. Let's try that then. I'll go and find the shrimp for... I'll keep an eye on the pot for when it starts boiling. And Ivana with the noodles. Under their watchful eyes, the dish was finally assembled. Let's go! Ah, now this is superb. The smell alone makes my mouth water. So these are proper soba noodles. I've never had them before, but they look scrumptious. I'm flattered. I couldn't have done it without all your help. Now, let's see how it tastes, shall we? Hell yeah, man, I'm starving. Thank you for treating us. Thanks. Van could be dug right in. Oh, wow. It tastes really funny, but in a good way. It's delicious. Can I have seconds, please? Oh yeah, the hint of shrimp with that earthy note from the buckwheat. That right there is a winner. 5 stars. I'd wolf them down again. Can really taste the natural flavors in this dish. This is almost like a sample of the entire region. You mentioned this was a Far Eastern recipe. This stands out even among them. It's unlike anything I've ever eaten before. I wasn't expecting the flavor profile to be so complex. It turned out simply wonderful. This does bring me back. The taste is always so comforting to me, no matter how long I go between bowls. I dare say you've mastered this recipe. Make sure you try some of the horseradish too, hey? It's freshly shredded, so it'll really lighten up your taste buds. Oh, good point. I might as well give it a try. I wonder how I might compliment the noodles. You told us just a little bit, right? I don't see the harm in adding a little more. I could take the spice of Central Eastern recipes. So this will be cake. Oh no! Anya has a very side try those with her noodles. Oh. What is that? It's not just spicy. I can't even taste the noodles anymore. Really don't like that. I prefer the noodles by themselves. Goodness, this is strong indeed. I imagine that's to do with how fresh it is. It's acidic at first, but the aftertaste is quite pleasant. I can see the appeal. It's just an acquired taste. Yeah, it's something that you don't want. It's something you don't want to like mess with too much. Yep, it's a very mature flavor, not for the faint of heart. Once you try it, it hooks you. You don't like it though, that ain't a problem. You can just have it as is instead. The milk is plain flavorful on its own. Why do I feel like I just lost a fight? Van is quite the seasoned eater, isn't he? There's something admirable about that. I mean, he's a foodie. Appetites thoroughly whetted, the group made quick work of their soba noodles. Thank you all so much. I'm glad I was able to do the recipe justice. Now I just need to practice it so that come festival time, they'll be even tastier. Looking forward to it. I'm glad I got to try Far Eastern cuisine for myself. This really was delicious. Thank you very much for the meal, Giovanna.
All in a day's work.
Love to see it.
Reward deposited.
Okay. Pause. I'll be right back. All right, where were we? All right, we gotta talk to Hunter Boots. Just got back from the news. You tell me monsters attacked a bus? Yeah, I was rolling by the village and just got jumped. We fought them off though, no interested passengers. Good, good. They were lucky to have you there. Something about that attack rubs me the wrong way. I noticed the monsters were acting all sorts of weird out on my hunts. Oh, you've seen them firsthand. What specifically is strange about them? So I run into these packs of wolves around the village sometimes, and I've noticed them getting a lot more territorial recently. I can't really call it violent or aggressive though. It feels like something else. So the monsters are on edge? Or otherwise acting up? That's what I'm noticing, yeah. It doesn't feel like anger, it feels like fear. I don't know what could be rattling them so hard though. They hadn't been causing trouble until now. Yeah. Y'all watch yourselves out there. Don't mean to nag you though. Doubt you need me to remind you. Oh no, by all means. Thank you for the warning. Take care of your hunts. So Van, does that mean... Maybe. We don't know for sure that the wolves that out of the bus were acting that same way. All I know, it could have been something else. But that's a good guess, so let's keep it in mind. We can kind of sort of go into the police station. Okay. So you're the guys who saved those passengers. You have my thanks. No problem. Hey, you mind if I ask you a few questions? Try to look into the attack myself. I see. I do appreciate your help, but I'm not sure I want to get wrapped up in that whole situation myself. Oh, you'll be fine. Real Jiffy, I promise. And full disclosure here, we're acting on the authority of a certain intelligence department. What? You don't mean the CID? Let's just say I got the big boys on speed dial. I mean, not untrue. Wait, what is he talking about? He's very good at stretching the truth. He's not technically lying, but... well, I suppose it won't kill me. What do you want to ask about? He's like, hey, look, between you and me, I know people. I'm just like, what the fuck, my guy? Ugh. Right, so we're looking into this band of Jaegers that blew through town maybe 10-ish days ago? We're thinking they might have come back recently. You see anything that fits their description? Yeah, actually, I do recall bumping into a shady woman loitering around here. She was in the area alone on my patrol 3 nights ago. I saw her again the following night. That has to be her. You said she was alone? She was, yeah. I found that strange myself. And that she only showed up at night made her even more suspicious. Yeah, that is weird. I see. Do you know what her motive might have been? I can't say for certain. None of the villagers reported assault or stolen goods at the time. And it's not unheard of for Jaegers to stop here for supplies. I don't see any criminal intent in her behavior. Suspicious though it was. Yeah. Fair enough. I guess she stands out just by being a Jaeger, even if she ain't causing trouble. What we do know is that she came back twice, a while after the unit came through. Interesting.
What do you need?
I only have 12k. Do I not have anything for... Oh wow, I really don't have anything for accuracy. That is so weird. You'd think by now I'd have something. Oh well, whatever.
There you go. Thanks. What do you need?
She's got straight up fire. Okay. So we want Earthbreaker and Sapakan Edge. Water, wind, fire, aim, and mirror. Oh.
Maintenance mode engaged. Switching to maintenance mode.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Maintenance mode engaged. Switching to maintenance mode.
What I need to do now is get whatever is extra short. Hold on a second. Extra, we want time. There's no time to. Okay. See how there's treasure on Hawkeye. There's nothing for time that matches it. Interesting. Interesting. There's Chrono Impact, Cosmic Impact, Chaos Impact. Yeah, that makes sense. Then the Resists. Across the board. And then there's the drives across the board as well. So anyway, the only one that doesn't is, funnily enough, it has 4 across the board, but it doesn't have 2s. It's weird. I do wonder how much the level 2s
There
was.
you go. Thanks.
They like simplified it, but not. Welcome. Oh, you must be the travelers I've heard about. How can I help you? Anything you need done with your ornaments? Maintenance, baby. You just leave it to me. I'm the Green Horde, despite what the boss says. Thanks, we might you up for that in a bit, but right now I want to ask you some questions. You recall seeing a band of Jaegers come by around 10 days ago? Jaegers, actually, yeah. I think I saw the boss talking to this Jaeger-looking girl. That would have been, what, the night before last? Yeah, pretty sure. I guess if she needed work done on her weapon or some supplies, maybe. No, I think it might have been something else. She asked to borrow a truck. So I think she was doing some hauling that night. Hauling what? I don't know. Yeah, that is odd. Coming out alone in the cover darkness just to haul stuff around. I know, right? It made me awfully curious. At the time, I thought, like, maybe she just needs some tools or equipment or something. Maybe for fixing up their guns or other stuff. Good to know, thanks. People at the inn said she came through 3 days ago. But then she came back the following night because she talked to the factory boss the night before last.
All right, let's go monster hunting. To the highway we go.
Shouldn't we talk to some more people before we head out?
Nah, we've gotten every scrap of info they have to give.
Look, a real windmill! I hope that bus makes it back safe and sound.
If something happens to it, it's just more work and Mira for us.
Van, please don't wish for people's misfortune.
Thief! He stole my bike, the bastard. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm okay. Just, this guy came walking up to me just now, middle-aged, but I couldn't really catch his face. He muttered something about needing to get away in a hurry, and then he nicked my bike. Son of a, it's more than a bike to me. He's gonna pay for this. That's just incorrigible. Van, we should give chase. But wait, wouldn't this count as a job? Do we need to get an agreement first? Normally this would be police work, normally. But who knows how long the response time might be. We're right here and they're not. Yo, got a sec? Or we're called Arkwright Solutions. I can get your bike back for a price. What kind of price? Oh, you're the ones who saved the bus from those monsters, aren't you? Then yes, please, I'll hire you. The bike means the world to me. We've crisscrossed the whole country together on my fishing trips. Fishing! Is he the boy? The boy who gives us the fishing? Let's go. If you can catch up to him and get it back, then I'll I'll pay you whatever you want. I don't have much, but I won't have anything without my bike. Let's then. Well, was thinking about scouring the highway anyway. Convenient little excuse we've got here. Let's hit the road, gang. Might still be able to catch him on foot. Okay, let's be off.
Commencing mission.
This road is surrounded by so much natural beauty and the air is so crisp and fresh. It's too bad the monsters here and there are spoiling such lovely scenery. I mean... On the plus side, they don't seem as riled up as they did when they attacked that bus. As long as we don't go out of our way to provoke them, I don't think there'll be a problem. I agree, just be aware that it could change at any moment. I don't think enough time's passed since the bus incident for us to let our guards down here. Stay alert. We will.
Oh, looks like a chest.
Activating shards. Attack their weakness with an art. Keep it up. It's working. There we go. A chance.
Certain arts will be more effective. Activating skill.
Sucker!
It should be safe for now.
Nice job, Agnes.
Right.
Well,
Alright, we got AP2.
Ooh, a treasure chest. Activating shards. Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Here's some extra. I won't lose.
Boost level maximum strength.
going all in.
Certain arts will be more effective.
You're open! Mary! Keep it up! It's working!
Activating skill.
Sucker! A chance!
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Attack their weakness with an art. Time to go all out. Here's some extra.
So, what's the verdict? Find anything
picked
strange?
the wrong guy to fight.
You kick butt, man! Nope. Nothing that fit the hunter's description anyway. Let's try searching around just a little more. Arts attacks advised!
Looks like the gang's all here.
That looks like a nice chest. There's so many of them! Look out! Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
All you on, yes?
Certain arts will be more effective.
Time to go all out.
Going all in.
Certain arts will be more effective. Boost level maximum strength.
Time to go all out.
Going all in.
Okay, let's see. Fire. It needs water and fire. I got C.
Time to go all out. Activating drive. Do your worst.
Going all in.
Keep it up. It's working.
Going all in.
There you are. Ha! I won't stop here.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Commencing battle. Proceed with caution. There's so many of them. Look out! Full boost. Go all out.
Got a whole slew of them.
Give them your all.
Time for the main event. Fans alive! Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You're a true professional, Van.
Hey! Oh, I see. So it does tell us in the corner, bottom right.
Let's get to work.
Don't forget about your charge attack. Glad that worked out okay. Arts work best on this enemy.
Do you think this is that man's stolen bike? That's what I put my money on. It sure wasn't here when we passed in the truck. It looks to be partially damaged, unfortunately. But at least we can recover it for him. Now I'm just curious what happened to the man who stole it. Yeah, the owner told us the thief said he mentioned needing to run away from something, didn't he? Then why would you just discard it here? I guess it's something happened that they weren't counting on. This might be a peaceful area, but there's still monsters around. It ain't hard to guess what could have happened. That sounded like a wolf howling. I could sense a bunch of monsters around a single point a little ways away. You think the bicycle thief is under attack? Could well be. Let's get him move on in the direction where that howl from. I think we need to speak with the thief before we could call this case closed. Let's hurry.
Huh, looks like a chest.
Now, let's make the first move. We're not done yet. Launching ambush. Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Good luck.
This'll hurt. Short crunch! Hit him fast, Barry.
A boost would work here.
This'll hurt!
Going all in.
There you are! A chance!
You'll pay for that. All you, Agnes. That's how it goes.
I'm powered up!
Accuracy plus 30%. Let's go.
No enemies nearby.
She's a dual wielder. Well, dual wielder-ish. What's happening? 200. Okay. I'm gonna be a beat. Well, that was a thing. I walked back into my office, and I see my phone is ringing. Right? And I'm like, who could that be? It's the office for my psychiatrist. Joy. Da, 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 da.
Give me your worst.
Activating skill! You're open! I won't lose! Here's some extra! Do your worst!
A boost would work here.
Have some more.
Fan! Use a sharp, full boost! Give them your all! Here's some extra!
Hit him fast, Fairy. Have some more.
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
You did perfect, Fairy.
Don't forget about your charge attack! Let's keep moving ahead. That looks like a nice chest.
I believe there's one more. No, two more. Wow, this is some mess. It looks like they're fighting over who gets to eat them. What? Who are you? Oh, like I care who you are. Just help me, please. This came at me all of a sudden. They're gonna have me for... Keep your voice down. They'll just provoke them. Eek. Are you okay? Not more wolves. There's something off about them. Yeah. Oh, half the wolves just ran away. It looks like the other half aren't going to back down so easily, though. Some things really got them in a frenzy. Just look at how red their eyes are. I want to know what's happened to make them this way, but they aren't going to wait for us to find out. Because we don't have to deal with as many of them as I thought. Let's do this.
Give me your worst.
Do your worst!
Going all in. Hit him fast, Barry.
Got you now! Burn! I won't lose!
Activating skill.
Here I come!
A chance.
Flames protect us! Good luck, Pig!
Aerial Buster. A chance.
Activating skill! There we go! Perfect chance!
A boost would work here. Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
No! A chance!
Certain are activating skill.
Here's some extra!
That takes care of them. Apologize if I'm wrong, but did you recently steal a bicycle? If you did, we'd like to ask you a few questions. Yeah, that's me. Go ahead. I'm not gonna try and fight you. was that? Between the wolves that attacked that bus and the ones we just had to fight. Something's definitely not right here. Yeah, it's like they're being controlled by fear somehow. Ah, I just put my fingers in. Are you alright, Van? We still haven't questioned our suspect. Oh, right. Why'd you steal the bike? We're Arkwright Solutions. We're here on behalf of a guy who had his bike stolen. Well, I should cover it, but I don't think just getting that back is going to satisfy our client. Why'd you steal it at all? Come on, fess up. What? Don't play dumb with me. There's no way you're here on behalf of that guy. You came to Krill shake some mirror out of me, didn't you? What are you talking about? Do you know him, Van? Nope, never even met him before. What's going on? What? That's what I want to know. Then you're not a debt collector from the companies I owe money to? Really? Nope, we're Arkwright Solutions. Like I just said. I'm not gonna say we never do debt collection work, but we haven't been asked to come for you, that's for sure. Oh, ADOs, Order Leaf, I did all that for nothing. So the reason you sold that bicycle is because you assumed Van was a debt collector and wanted to run away from him. I mean... Yeah, we bought a lot of money from a bunch of different places over the years. It's gotten to the point where I'm too deep in to get out. So I figured my only hope was to flee abroad. That's how I ended up on that bus. But I saw you as soon as we arrived in Creole, and I could tell you were a pro. I was convinced you had to be someone who'd come to collect my debts. Yeah, man, I've come to break your kneecaps. After that, I was just looking for an opportunity to flee as far away as possible. And when that opportunity presented itself, you stole some guy's bike and rode off, only to get surrounded by monsters immediately after. I mean, karma! No stupid shit. Well, I'm glad we were able to clear up that misunderstanding between us. How about we go back to the village for now, then? There's no guarantee that more monsters will come for us if we return that bicycle to its owner. I think that's a good idea. Don't try and run away from us again, you hear? I won't. I doubt I could escape from you guys even if I wanted to. I mean... Then off we go. Okay, first things first. There's some more chests I want to get.
Oh, looks like a chest.
A rat. Oh. So it's like the insta-kill one that I used on,
Deploying shards!
Activating skill.
Hit him fast, Fairy.
Activating skill.
Yes! Here's some extra. I can live with this. Looks like a nice chest.
You are a great help on yes.
Wait, pause. It's gonna be so much fun when I'm on the PS5 version as opposed to the PS4.
I'll take it from here. I'm on the scene.
I'm on it.
Arts attacks advised.
Ah. What the hell? Hey, is everyone alright? Kyle, I didn't expect you to leave the village. You really were sweating over that bike, huh? That'd be the same if it was my truck, so I can't say I don't get how you feel. I think that about sums up all that happened. Your bicycle's now officially back in your hands, even if it is a little worse for wear. Whew, thank you so much, I'm just happy to have it back. I'm glad we were able to help you. We got a choice to make soon. Alright, I need to ask about how much you charge. Hope I've got enough to cover your costs. If it'll cost more than about 20,000 Mira, I might need to pay in installments. No, it should cost about 1 or 2. We don't charge anywhere near that. We're not here to rip you off, you know. We're a little more expensive than the Bracer Guild, but we only charge for time spent and necessary expenses. Oh, we just walked and walked back. Really? What a relief. You're clearly really good at what you do, so I thought you'd charge an arm and a leg. I mean, if you want to give me your arm and leg, sure. I'm sure I could put them to good use. Make sure to wire you your money later then. Right, then it's time to talk about what to do about our friend here. How do you want us to handle this? If you've gotten your quests, we're all ears. I'm sorry for stealing it. It was all just a stupid misunderstanding on my part. I know. How about I pay these guys in your place? It might take me a while to gather the money, though. So please, give a guy a break. Well, if he means what he says, or it says to forgive him. Feels like he shouldn't get off almost completely scot-free after stealing some property, though. You don't have any good ideas on what to do in a situation like this, do you? Oh, no. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I know how we'd handle it as warriors, but I know it's not the same here. How about we have him sign some kind of legally binding document? I suspect there's an even better way of handling this, though. You're dealing with a guy that's already on the run from his dad's. If we go soft on him, he's not going to take this seriously. One option is just to hand him in to the authorities and do this by the book. Kind of bugs me to leave the client's bike damaged too. That's not fair on him at all. Maybe we could have the thief work here in town to raise the money to repair it. So... all's well that ends well then. What should we do? We gotta put him to work. I'm sorry. Girl might say we should hand him over to the authorities. But how does making him pay for the bike's repair sound to you? You know I don't have that kind of mirror, right? Or any at all for that matter. I mean, that's... Sure, that's how you'll be working in the village to earn it. What? That does sound good. That way you'll have time to reflect on what he did, and I won't have to shell out Miro for repairs. I feel like I'll be causing trouble for the people here with this solution. I'll have smooth things over with them, don't worry. Oh, and don't even think of using this as a chance to escape, buddy. If you try that, I'll contact the cops or those debt collectors you got, and you'll never be able to go out in public again. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. God. I guess this is how things gotta be. Man, I never should have stolen that bike. We should make our way back to the village now. Hey, you guys. Oh, Jump is just outside the village. Yeah, but we got it all wrapped up now. How's the bus holding up? Well, it's nothing that can't be fixed, but it'll take us the rest of the day to get it up and running again. Thankfully, my supervisor was static. They say we can head back tomorrow morning. Still, I'm sorry about this whole situation. You said you were headed to some country called Remiferia, right? Yeah, it's not exactly a stone's throw away from here. I really don't want to make the trip at night, so we had to make lodging arrangements for all the passengers. Oh, really? How'd you work that out? I didn't think the inn had enough rooms for everyone. We actually have a village hall where people can stay in an emergency. I'll let the passengers stay there tonight free of charge. That's really nice of you. I'm sure they're all breathing a sigh of relief. Yeah, we owe him big time, and our company isn't about to let that debt go unpaid. Speaking of which, they also agreed to pay you too. They'll wire the mirror to you soon. Heck, they might have already done it by now. Nice. Appreciate the business, my man. If you ever find yourself in another jam, just give us a ring. Oh yeah, there was something else I want to run by you. And what might that be? This insufferable criminal. The bicycle thief, and as of the god broken from community service in Creole to pay for its repairs. Thrilled to have an extra pair of working hands, the mayor accepted and went with them to speak to the inner's owner, Ben, about employing Nathan there. And Ben was all happy to approve the plan, and thus Nathan began his stint as a janitor, where he would do menial chores for many weeks to come. Oh, that is perfection.
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
Hey, my law went up. So did my gray. Okay. I don't know how I feel about chaos being like... So, okay, what it becomes is good, evil, the middle, which is an anti-hero. So hero, villain, anti-heroes are choices. I'd prefer to be in between hero and anti-hero, just, you know... I'd rather do the right thing and just cleanly, but like, it needs must kind of thing I'm okay with. But like, I'm not a psychopath. What the hell? Alright, we're making out an investigation. We know for sure that Ida was here 3 days ago. Not that, but she was also spotted the following day. Also, one of the monsters around here are acting strange. Yeah, don't know what to make of that yet. I feel like the puzzle pieces are coming together, but we're still a few short of the full picture. More about that later, though. It's about time we head on back to the end. What? We're staying here? There's no way Ida's still in the village. Shouldn't we be out there looking for her? Not tonight. There's no telling where she might have gone, and I'm not about to go on a wild goose chase. She could be in Remferia, Orid, Nord Highlands. The list goes on. The Nord Highlands. Besides, I'm catching a whiff of something, and it ain't the Galettes. Something smells fishy here. What do you mean exactly? Are you talking about the monsters? Well, yeah, they're part of it too. Anyway, you gotta be prepared to head back to the capital tomorrow. Agnes, with or without us. Yes, I know. I'll take a look at the bus schedule soon. But first, we should check in at the inn. Good idea. The passengers aren't staying there, so they should have an open room or two. Well, here we are. I'm sorry that we didn't have more than one room for you all. Oh no, that's on us. We should have thought to book 2 rooms in advance. Those beds look super comfy. It's like they're inviting me to climb in, crawl up, and conk out. We're thinking about eating at around 7. I'll have one of those sweet galettes. Coming right up. I'll be sure you get the finest we have. In the meantime, please make yourselves comfortable. It's likely I had any other choice. Besides, Ferry's here too, so it's going to be fine. Yes, totally fine. He's not Inspector Nate. Come on. You okay, Agnes? Are you feeling a little under the weather? No, I'm perfectly fine. Never been better. Anyway, the plan was to gather a little bit more information before dinner, right? Then there's no time to waste. Let's drop our luggage here and get back to work. Huh? Oh, okay. Should we start with the old guy at the general store? Sure, sounds good.
Reward deposited.
That's how it goes. Rank up. Damn, that's pretty generous. Alrighty.
Looks like another good harvest this year.
You guys hear that?
Sounds like whistling? I think it's coming from northwest of here.
Wait.
Alrighty.
Excuse me, can we ask you about something? Do you remember any of those Jaegers buying supplies from you when they came into town 10 days ago? I do, in fact. It was the week before last. A whole band of them came in and bought all kinds of things. Luna came by. She was a real beaut. Now you mentioned it, I remember seeing a woman of that description when I came back from a delivery run. That was 3 days ago, I want to say? Right up toward closing time. Really? What did she buy? If we know what she bought, we might be able to find the motive. Now, what did I get for... If I remember, What was it? I could see her pretty little face, but what did she... Gramps, don't you have your ledger? The record should be in there. Oh yes, of course I do. Let me check it for you. It's not in there. Oh, blast it. It's just too small for these old eyes. Man's on the wrong side of retirement age. You're the one who wrote it, for crying out loud. I'll read it. Okay, so the group from 10 days ago, there wasn't anything out of the ordinary in there, just your run-of-the-mill supplies. With the captain, it says here that she bought wire, lots of it. Huh? Count Boundary Baby? Battle lines? Why would she go out of her way to buy wire in the middle of a retreat, though? And this was during her first stop at the village, not the second. Yeah, that might be important. One more question for you. She buy anything else? Rations, ammo, stuff like that? No, just the wire. Nothing, huh? Thanks for the info. This will help a lot. Give Victor my best, yeah? Who the flying foxes?
Hello? So long.
It's okay, Annie. I know Lashkar will find him. He's got it. I know it just sounds like they've got trouble on their hands. I feel for him, but we don't have the time to spare. We need to sort out our own business first. Let's see if we can help them after we're done. Okay? Oh, I still gotta do the...
Oh? How long have you been standing there?
Not long. We're sorry if we disturbed you. We were just entranced by your song. I feel like I've heard that melody somewhere before. Yeah, your voice is so soothing. Are you like a master musician or something?
I'd hardly call myself a master, but your praise is most appreciated. I recognize you. You're the dashing heroes from Edith who saved us from those vicious wolves.
Oh, you were on that bus?
Indeed. I had a front row seat to the performance, and what a marvelous performance it was.
I like his outfit.
By the by, my name is Melchior. I am but a humble traveling bohemian, a lone wanderer of the world whose only compass is his heart.
So Olivia Lenheim, but for Calvert. He's the Eastern Sumerian version of Olivier. I love it.
My heart guided me to a bus at the Messeldom port, and it took me all the way through the capital before stopping here.
Traveled all the way here from Messeldom? That's quite the roundabout journey. I'm a teensy bit jealous. Mr. Traveling the world sounds like loads of fun.
Alas, it does not put food on the table. I must stop for work on occasion to keep my howling stomach at bay.
Well, not as rich as Olivier, but you know. And probably not being chased by a guy with a massive greatsword.
I do not have the luxury of purchasing first-class vehicles like yours. I envy you, my spiky-haired friend.
Thanks. May have got her used, but she's been a great partner to me. Let's steer away from the topic of cars for a sec. Where have you been all day? We didn't see you when we made our rounds earlier. Did you go wandering off somewhere? Excellent guess. The hills outside the village piqued my interest, so I decided to take a quick hike over there. You took a quick hike all the way out there? I hope you didn't have any run-ins with monsters along the way. Not at all. I've been traveling for some time now, so I've acquired something of a sixth sense for danger. As a result, it was an uneventful trip in that regard. I did manage to see something truly wonderful, though. Okay, I'm looking him up. He's suspicious as all fuck. Hold on a second. Okay, a second. No shot. No shot. Melchior. Battle information, Larv's knives. Okay. So he can fight. What is he, on our side or the other side? Is that right? There's a large ruin made up of stone pillars, you see. It dates back to the ancient Sumerian civilization. It's likely from the same age as the ruins in Nord. Evidently, a 10-arch tall statue was excavated from the area 20 years ago, too. Sadly, the church got their grimy little hands on it, and hasn't been seen since. It's such a pity. Tourists would have flocked to this village had it remained. Still, I doubt Creole has any trouble attracting tourists. I mean, just look at it. It's gorgeous. Not to change the subject, but I wanted to ask you something. Did you see anyone else when you were over by the hills? I can't say I did. No, there were no other living beings in sight. Gotcha. Well, thanks anyway. Oh yeah, I should mention that the bus isn't going to be leaving till tomorrow now. So the mayor will provide a roof over my head? How benevolent of him. Really is the best price, and I'm not about to object to his act of charity. Thank you for telling me. No problem. We'll be sticking around here too, so if you need anything, give us a holler. How lovely, I should keep that in mind. This is the first time I've met someone who calls themselves a bohemian. Certainly an odd one, isn't he? He knows a good car when he sees one, so he's an alright guy in my book. Yeah, I take it. I see it doesn't take much to get on your good side. Is something the matter, Fairy? Ooh, oh, it's nothing, I was just thinking. Is it just me, or do those hills look like the perfect spot to set up camp? I guess it's possible that I don't know, and our crew could be around there. But if they are, they're probably pretty far out. That guy would have spotted them over by the hills otherwise. We can check the area out tomorrow morning. Sun's about to go down, so let's head back to the inn. Okay. You know, it definitely sounds plausible. We can go over all the information we have once we're back in our room. Surely there's something that will point us in the right direction. Now let's do the quest. We can't leave the children all worried and shit. Would be bad for him. It'll be okay, Annie. I just know Lashkar will find him. He has to. Yeah, I know. I just... What's wrong? Are you okay? Nero's gone missing. Nero? Who is Nero? Our kitty. He's gray and he has these huge round eyes. There's a cat in my neighborhood. It was just hanging out in the middle of the street. When I went to get groceries this morning, so I had to like walk around to get it to move out of the road. So I had to like go to it and then around. I didn't even have to, because it just kind of moved as soon as I like started walking outside. We went out for a walk, but he ran off somewhere and he hasn't come back. He's always back by now. I hope he didn't get into trouble. I can understand why you're worried. I hope he didn't stray too far. It makes sense that he'd want to roam around, but still, the outside ain't so safe anymore. You got ideas where he might have gone? Well... Hold on. This one doesn't give us money. Lol. All today was acting really funny. His hair was standing up on its own, like he was scared of something. I couldn't get him to relax. Yeah, it was really on edge. I don't know why though. Man, I'm sorry, Annie. I should have listened to you and come back home sooner. It's okay, Cat. It's not your fault. I should have just brought him back inside. So Katie got spooked and ran off, is that right? That's interesting. Yeah, can you help us look for Nero, mister? Lashkar's looking too, but he could really use your help. I wanna help them, Van, can we? Yeah, that's a problem. Zero Mira. I don't know... Oh, well, guess we're doing it. I'm acting like I wasn't gonna do it anyway. It's a cat quest. Gotta do all the cat quests. Also, we're trying to do as many of the quests as possible, so, you know. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm a cynical bastard, but even I don't have the gall to refuse this one. Oh, he's got the lines for it, too. Alright, we'll find him for you. Yay, thank you so much. Thank you, nice people. Oh, hee. Couldn't refuse this one, huh, Van? This ain't really our kind of job, but I guess I can file it under investigative work. The part about the cat acting weird stuck out to me. Yeah, it's a bit weird. I agree, that struck me as odd. So where should we start looking? We should probably find the person who's already out there searching. Lashkar, right? Sorry, I don't know where Lashkar would be looking right now. Well, I guess we gotta search for both then. Okay, we'll look around places where we play a lot. Please be okay, Nero. Don't you worry, kiddo. I always make sure the job's done right.
Well, we're on the clock now.
Cat got astray. With that capitalization, it makes me think of Joshua. Ah, I said something nearby. He does indeed appear on edge. We shouldn't risk getting close. We'd like to just spook him away. Be nice if we had a treat or something. Come on, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. We're not gonna hurt you. Let's take you back to your own, okay? Annie and Cat are worried sick about you. Shoot, he ran off. Seemed fine, just scared out of his mind. He's too wary of people right now. Maybe if we keep after him, he'll get accustomed to us. You're not gonna catch him that way. Huh? Oh, you Lashkar? We heard you were looking for Deer too. Yeah, and he filled me in. She said you guys were helping. That said, I know that cat a whole lot better than you do. Don't get mad if I bring him home instead, got it? Well, if anything, that would make me quite happy. Let's collaborate instead of compete, okay? Yeah, it ain't a competition. You got a plan for catching him? You bet I do. I've dealt with him a bunch of times, so I know all his tricks. Just gotta catch him soon so Annie can calm down. Right, good luck, guys. You got this. Nailed it. That sounded like a real racer. I know it. And he's gone. He's a bundle of energy, isn't he? He wants to be a bracer. I mean, friendly competition. Collaboration type things. That's a very bracer. So, let's do it. And he seems to think aloud, too. I guess he envies bracers. He certainly has the dedication to match one. I wish him the best. Well, if he's actually got a plan, it'd be best to just leave him to his own devices. For now, let's just tail him and see how he does.
Guess it's time I called it a day.
There's the little scamp. Oh, you guys had the same idea. Guess you're the talk of the town for a reason. I wasn't expecting to walk the walk, too. Oh, look over there. Nero's up on that roof. Yeah, he likes to climb stuff when he's scared. I don't know what he's so scared of, but you must have startled him when you came up. I figured he probably went and climbed up Alice again, and that led me right to him. How's that for detective work? I mean, yeah. Well, credit where it's due. You had a pretty good guess there. We wouldn't have known. Alright, I'll climb up on the roof then. What? Hey, no fair. I found him first. Don't you go hogging the glory. I can climb it too. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Really ready to go, huh? Alright, show us what you got. We'll be down here. Don't break a leg, okay? Sure, I'll get this done like a real bracer. Just you watch. And the homeowner to scale their house. Whoa. Lashkar, are you okay? Don't push yourself. I'm fine. Leave it to me. Come on, Nero. Time to come home, okay? Mer? See? I've got your favorite toy here. And some catnip, too. I know it made you so scared, but you're safe now. Come here. Ah. Oh no, you're so close. If he'd come down, we'd have had a shot at him. I almost had him. I thought this time it'd work for sure. Just can't get near to calm down. Am I still not cut out for this stuff? You're saying the first time you found him today? Yeah, I found him lots of times so far, but he just keeps running away. Normally he'd go right for his toy. That used to work every time. But he's just super aggressive today, and I don't know why. He has to be getting tired by now. We need to get him home before he puts himself in danger. Lashkar. I can't give up yet. Let's work together this time, okay? We all can surround him. He won't have anywhere to run. I get it. What's that called? Divide and conquer? Guess I gotta just suck it up and let you guys help. Okay, let's find him together. He just got spooked out of his high ground, so he knows that won't work anymore. Let's try searching the lower to the ground next. Okay. Right, makes sense. Let's split up and we can meet up whenever we find him. Yeah, this time we'll catch him. Oh, man, I am... It's been 2 hours. Oh, okay. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ah, over there, underneath the bench. Yep, suspect numero uno. I'll go get him then. I see, Nero has nowhere to run like this. What now? Do we just move in slowly? Good question. I think it might be better if at least one of us hangs back to catch him. Asher, can you back us up? You bet I can. Just watch. Okay, we ready? Yep. Come on, Nero, it's past your bedtime. Let's get you back homeward safe. Me. Come here, right? Hey, no, Nero. Oh, oh no. Oh, fuck. Shoot, he's gone. No, what do we do now? He's going for the hills over there. What if he runs into monsters? No, 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 no. This is all my fault. Calm down, bud. Don't throw in the towel yet. As long as we can still find him, we can bring him back. And from the looks of it, he's clever enough to keep himself out of trouble anyway. You're right. Just keep calm. We'll bring him back. We promise. Ashker, I think it might be best if you take a break to cool down yourself. We'll handle the case from here, okay? Alright, be careful, okay? Always. See you soon. Right, let's make for the hills. We can't let the book get too far. Oh.
Whew, that hits the spot.
Look, on top of the cliff. How do you get all the way up there? That's the question of the century. It'd be bad news if you fell down from there. Why don't you two stay here? I've got this one. I'll be back in a flash, with a cat in tow. No complaints here, we'll leave it to you. If anything, it'll be good to have two of us down here, should the worst come to pass. Climbing this will be a breeze. There. Hope I didn't startle you, little buddy. You're not injured, are you? Ew, glad to hear it. You've calmed down a bunch too, haven't you? Good kitty. Is everything alright up there, fairy? Yeah, the kitty's safe now. The cute little thing's actually behaving himself this time. I'm glad to hear it, because that cute little thing sure gave us a lot of grief. We should head back to the village then. Ashker and Annie must be word sick. Oh, we're hitting the end point. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. I love Nero so much. I'm so glad he's safe. Don't make us worry like that again, you twerp. It does look like he's calmed down now. Not sure what got him so anxious in the first place. You two should keep an eye on him in case it happens again. It's good we were around to help this time. If he gets on edge like that again, find an adult to help out, yeah? Okay. Alright, I got this for you as thanks. It's not much, but here you go. Wow, thanks. And this is for you, Lashkar. I made this little charm a while ago myself. I meant to give it to you, but I never had the chance till now. A handmade charm for me. Oh, I can't. Sorry. It's my fault that Nero got put in danger. I don't deserve a reward for what I did. I just don't. Well, no, you helped find him. I'm really glad you did. You did that for me. And you always help me when I need it, Lashkar. Just please accept it. I'm really happy that you're my friend. Well, alright, thank you. What's the symbol on it? Is that the Bracer Guild emblem? You always say you want to be a bracer when you grow up. I think you'd be a great bracer, Lashkar. You're really nice and you always give it your best shot. I'll always be there to cheer you on, so I hope you become a great bracer so you can help me whenever I need it. Okay, so 100% in like 10 years, they're getting married. 100%. Yeah, I'll be a good bracer, just you watch. Oh, your face is red as tomato. Good for you, Lashker. Oh, that's really charming. Best of luck on your journey. Man, it's like this place came right out of a storybook. Nothing wrong with that, though. Yeah, it's true. Well, hey, don't look at me like that. But, thank you. I really owe you for the help. Thanks a bunch. I won't forget what you did.
All in a day's work.
They're sweet on each other, which is nice. What? I got 31. Oh! Purchase from Martha Stahl the buckwheat cookie. That's the one I was like, oh, it's not on here. It is on here. And that's what got, I've been confused this entire time. Just been like, ayo, like, what's going on? Okay, okay. We're all in the clear, which means there is nothing for me to worry about. Oh, we're in the right building.
Looks like another good harvest this year.
I think we've got enough info at this point. I'm sure we could dig up some more info, but we can call it here if we want. My man, there's literally nothing else to do. So to recap, Ida's unit stayed at this inn 10 days ago. Then they left the next day, and everyone except Ida hasn't been back since. But Ida herself has been spotted a couple of times now, last sighting being 2 days ago. What's more, she's only been seen at night. Yeah, that about covers what we know. I guess it's possible that she's working separate from the rest of her unit. But why would she do that? I just can't make heads or tails of it. Me neither. We sometimes split up during ops, but it's generally not a good call. Though even if she did put her unit on standby, why would she send herself out on the field? Why not a scout? No matter how you slice it, a Jaeger commander doing basic reconnaissance is weird as hell. Oh, and speaking of weird crap, what was with all that junk she was buying? You mean our bulk order of wiring? Yes, that was certainly strange. And the mysteries don't end there. We now know that they haven't come back for food since they left. Yeah, no one saw Ida get some grub either. Not to mention, something was really off about those wolves. They were acting real funny in both fights, especially the second one. Good to know I wasn't the only one who thought that. They looked like they were in a daze. No, scratch that. They're downright petrified. I'm thinking they were driven by fear. Huh, you mean on... You may be onto something there. But what exactly could they have been so fearful of? That's the question, isn't it? They could just be scared of some other tough monsters, but maybe there are more sinister forces at work here. Well, whatever the answer is, I'm more convinced than ever that Ida's unit is somewhere near Creole. There are so many good spots for setting up camp around here. Yeah, like the hills from earlier, or the forest on the other side of the buckwheat fields, but also a place further upstream. It still doesn't answer the question of how they're getting food, though. Can't picture them strolling up to a farm and stealing crops. Heck no, they would never stoop so low. It'd be much easier for them to just buy the food from the village. It's not as though they're wanting for beer, right? Yeah, the cost of food is chump change compared to weapons and ammo. And they don't gotta break the bank to afford a 10-day stay here either. That's why I'm thinking there's gotta be something more to this. Some answer that's staring us in the face. Something that would force a flock of top-ranking Jaegers from their nest and into hiding for 10 days straight. And something that would make the commander come to the village at night all by herself. It feels like we're so close to solving this mystery, but we're still missing the critical pieces to this puzzle. And we can't crack the case without them. Which means we gotta do some more... Oh, dinner must... Get away from the door. What?
Sharp as always, Arkwright. And I can tell one of your companions is quick on the uptake.
Who's that? You gotta be shitting me. The hell are you doing here?
Good to see you, too. Nice job fixing up that truck of yours. It looks brand spanking new.
Yeah, no thanks to you, asshole. Hey!
Hey there, girlies. The name's Walter.
Wait, wasn't he presumed deceased? After... Sky? I know Walter's the direwolf. He's, you know... Or is that was someone else? Ah, who cares?
My good old pal Arkwright and I go way back. He helped me out with a job once.
Ah, it's a pleasure to meet you then. My name is Agnes, and I'm his... Keep away from him, Agnes. Fairy.
Well, this is a surprise. Never thought I'd run into a Kruger kid here. You ain't got much muscle to flex, but your eyes are sharp as a hawk's.
Mean.
But I take back what I said about you being quick on the uptake. If you think you can come at me with a toy gun, then you're in for a world of hurt.
Beep. Who is he? Quit squaring the girls, direwolf. That's my client you're threatening. And for the record, this is our room. You can't just barge in and act like you own the place. I'm only gonna ask you this one last time. What the hell are you doing here? I'm just here on a little business trip. I arrived in the village just a moment ago. And imagine my surprise when I see a familiar truck at the entrance. I figured I'd swing by and say hello. I still owe you an apology, so I thought I'd smooth things over and ask you to take on another. Let me stop you right there. I'm never taking a job from you again. Frankly, I don't give two shits about what brought you here. Now get the hell out of our room. Damn, Arkwright. Why you gotta be like that? I thought you took jobs from anyone. So why are you giving me the cold shoulder? Because you're an asshole. I mean... Oh, and you can forget about that apology. I got my replacement, so we're square. But being square and going back to square one ain't the same thing. You not only burned this bridge, you demolished it, literally. Tops like you are a rare breed. I think I'll keep hounding you until you change your mind. Or until we wear you down. Whichever comes first. Oh, and as for what I came here for? I'm looking for a wild mutt who's been let off his leash. A guy with mint green hair. Ringing the bells? A wild mutt off his leash. I'll take that silence as a yes, so he's in the village then. I won't confirm or deny, I'm curious though. Why are you after him? Oh, we're just playing a little game of hide and seek, that's all. I'm not in any rush though, I think I'll chill here for tonight. I'll stay out of your hair, but remember, I'm always happy to lend a helping hand, just throwing it out there. Walter, okay, hold on, I need to actually look that up. I'm looking for the ending of Sky, so it's not even a spoiler. Walter Crawl. Known as the Dire Facility as Enforcer number 8. Yes. From his duel with Adrian, Shadow of the Blue Blanc, Walter lamented Louvet's death, thinking that he never got a chance to fight him, and that he was always putting it off when Walter requested. A copy of Walter is recreated in Phantasm 6 playing Black Ark to act as a guardian. He is fought in the Sanctuary alongside Luciola and Blue Blanc. These guys are fully aware of Kevin Graham's true power and allegiance and rock him for being just as much of a monster as they are. They ultimately defeated, and Kevin's party proceeds to the arena. So, Kevin team tied up, okay. Don't do each other alone. Oh, okay. No, he didn't die. In SC on the Ark, before it collapsed, he woke up and okay, yeah. The other one though, Shara's friend, we don't know. But she fell. Okay. That's fine. We could always use the refresher. Get out. Apologies for that, but I had to. I'm like, this is the boy from Sky. Like what? Whew. Fairy, are you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. That was just really intense. Who was that guy, Van? He was terrifying. You're better off not knowing, and that goes double for you, Agnes. I'm guessing he's another person from the criminal underworld. In a way, yeah, he's got the bite to back up his bark, so steer clear of him. I don't envy that self-proclaimed bohemian. He must be in some deep shit if he's the direwolf's next prey. Oh no! If that guy knows what's good for him, he'll drop everything and run for the hills. I'd probably turn tail if I was in his shoes. I'm staying far away from that bloodthirsty bloodhound. Ditto. I'm beginning to wonder if that guy really is a bohemian. Alright, it's almost 7, which means dinner should be ready by now. The food ought to help us take our mind off that jackass. He's probably drinking himself under the table as we speak, but we can just ignore him. Treat you all some ice cream galettes with caramel sauce. A dessert a day keeps the bastards at bay. The food was wonderful, but I think I would have enjoyed it more if I wasn't so uneasy. I just zeroed in on my food and put everything else out of my mind. Which is probably not something a Kruger warrior should be bragging about. Well, I'm sure their chef would be thrilled that you enjoyed their cooking so much. Nothing wrong with getting the most out of your meals. Eating good food is one of life's finest pleasures. Those galettes were out of this world. Anyway, now that we've all calmed down, we should get back to business. So we know that Ida's shown up at night multiple times. This is a prime opportunity to ask people about that. Heck, if we're lucky, we might run into the woman herself. That'd be great. I imagine most people have gone home, but there's sure to be a few who are out and about. Both the residents and the visitors might have some useful information for us. Any green ones? Interact with locations marked with the red exclamation mark to talk to Master Goddard and Kaya in Goddard Workshop. Okay. Ah, welcome back. Hey, boss, these guys want to ask you some questions. Have you got a minute? Oh yeah, I remember seeing you around earlier. I'm sorry for blowing you off. Had to hammer out repairs on the bus. Oh, not a problem. I'm sure the passengers are much more relieved now. Your apprentice was a big help too. Yep. I handled their every need while you were away. No sweat. Oh, that reminds me. They had one specific question. I remember seeing you talk to that Jaeger lady the other day before you lent her out our truck. What was she doing with it? Oh, her, right. She bought a whole ton of gas as it happened. Hell, she bought every last drop I had of the stuff. I just had it lying around as a solvent before she snatched it up. Not something you buy in bulk nowadays, but I'm not poking that hornet's nest. Ain't my business. Yeah. Gas, you mean the stuff that old combustion engines ran on? I mean, I guess a Jaeger might have their uses for it. You never know. I don't know why Ida would be using those old kinds of machines. And whatever she's doing with it, why would she pick it up now of all times? Right, you'd think this would be a low priority for her right now. So just what could she be using it for? I can think of a couple off of the top of my head. But we don't have enough info to make any kind of educated guess. We gotta piece together the big picture first.
All right.
Why, hello. Thank you.
This is quite concerning. Agreed. Should we contact the guild? Did something else happen? Ah, good to see you again. As you might have heard, we've lent the meeting hall to the stranded passengers for the night. I went to check on them just now, and we can't find one of the passengers. From the other passenger's description, it was a man with a very elaborate getup and striking appearance. We looked at the inn, and he didn't check into a room there either. He may very well be in danger if he's straight outside the village. Could that be? Fits the bill. The self-proclaimed bohemian that a certain jackass was after. Oh. Ow, my back. And he left the village earlier too, didn't he? Maybe he realized he was being followed, or maybe. We got our own business to take care of, but we'll keep an eye out for him. Should we just tell the local officer if we find him? Yes, that would be much appreciated. I do apologize for having embroiled you in all of this. It's fine.
Oh no. Don't tell me.
Is that an Orbital bike?
Wow, that's one cool looking machine. Is it a vehicle? Yes, this is called an Orbital bike. It's kind of like a bicycle that's powered by Orbital energy. Surprised you knew that much. They first became a thing in the Empire 3 years ago, but Vern had been looking into the idea around then too. The year after that, the 4 big manufacturers here started flooding the market with them. This bad boy is Red Star's largest bike, and it's fast to sell. Top speeds 2,300 cells an hour. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess this thing belongs to the direwolf. I think you're right on the money. You'd have to be pretty tall to ride it. His wallet just hit the market, so probably had a hefty price tag. Definitely heftier than my trucks. Figures that a filthy enforcer would be rolling in Mira. It's just not fair. He doesn't deserve a sweet ride after what he did to my ride. I feel like I'm missing something. What exactly happened between you two? I'm glad you asked. Let me give you the full rundown. It all started 2.5 years ago. Yo, wait, could you just give us the short version, please? Nope, I'm not skimping on any details, so buckle up. Fuck's sake! A while back, I got a request from the direwolf. He runs with the dangerous crowd, so I was hesitant to take it on at first. But the job sounded simple enough, and there was someone in need of help. Figured it couldn't hurt to back him up. The two of us drove someplace and beat the shit out of some comebacks. And then just when I thought it was all over, they brought out the big guns. A giant Erebonian weapon. It was a 7-arch tall humanoid robot that the Empire's nobles used in a war several years back. I imagine they got it off the black market. I knew immediately that it was way out of our league. I told Dareth we should fall back, but he had another bright idea. The freaking bastard threw my truck at the robot. The attack did the job, of course. He was able to finish it off barehanded after that. Too bad it came at the expense of my poor baby. He turned into a pile of scrap metal. I'm sorry for your loss. They rode here in it just this morning. I'm guessing you got it fixed at some point? What? Hell no, you can't fix a car that's been chucked at a giant robot. He gave me this one in a vain attempt to extend an olive branch. It's the same model as my older one. The cheap asshole bought it used, but it was in decent enough condition, I guess. But I ain't accepting his apology. I poured my heart, soul, and hard-earned Mira into decking my old partner out with custom parts. So you're just being stupid. I did it all over again, and that took me 2 years. 2 years. And that's why I'm holding on to this grudge till I'm 2 arch under. Was that a car horn? The hell, who donked their horn in the middle of the night? That's a strange looking vehicle. It's an off-roader from Lino's range. They're good for driving on rough terrain. That emblem is the Bracer Guild.
That was a longer drive than I expected. Oh, and that looks like the bus.
Oh, fuck.
Guess they finished the repair job. I should speak with the driver and the authorities so I can get up to speed on what's been happening. Damn, is that an Ingert pickup truck? Someone's got good taste. Holy crap! Am I really seeing Red Star's monster machine in the flesh? Man, that other Etoile bike is pretty cool too. This thing is a work of art. What I wouldn't give to get my hands on one of these.
Someone's a fan, huh?
Whoa! Where'd you come from? Don't scare me like that. Were you all passengers on this bus? I'm from the Bracer Guild, and I have some questions. Oh no, not you.
Oh yeah, I remember. You're the guy who was with Jen and Elaine yesterday. I already took a train out of town for business. I'm guessing you wrapped that up early. Were you asked to come here afterwards? Phew, no rest for the weary, huh?
Ah, well, it's all part of the job. Everyone else's hands are tied, so I decided to come. Wait, that's not important. My name is Alvis. I'm a C-rank bracer. There's no need to introduce yourself, Van Arkride. I'm well aware of you and your profession. Instead, why don't you explain what you're doing here,
Classified. If you want that info, you gotta join the Arkwright Solutions crew. You should be glad we were in the area, though, since we saved that bus and everyone on it. What? You did? Wait, no, I remember hearing that. I also heard you demanded compensation for it. What kind of man seeks to profit off those in peril? No bracer would ever dream of doing such a thing. Yeah, but he's not a bracer. Not only that, we have the gall to charge higher rates than us. Have you no shame? No. At least try to come up with an explanation for your actions. Excuse me, may I interject for a moment? I initially had reservations about his handling of the bus incident as well. However, I've come to the conclusion that Van's price was perfectly reasonable given the risk involved. Also, I'd like clarification on one of your points. Why should we expect to behave like a bracer when he isn't one? Well, furthermore, the guild receives financial aid from the Epstein Foundation. Unlike you, Van doesn't have that privilege. So it only makes sense that he would charge a little more than you. He has to make ends meet too, you know. Truly admire the guild's ideals, and that's precisely why I'm disappointed to see you chastise one of the people you are sworn to protect and serve. Yeah. Oh. Got him. There, you're not helping. First Elaine stuck up for this no-good punk, and now this girl's doing the same. Why? He must have brainwashed them all. That's the only explanation. Really? Really? So it's not just that he's actually a decent person and you're an asshat. No, definitely not that. No. Bracer asshat. So, can we throw asshat here off of a bridge, please? Okay, I'll admit that I was a bit out of line, and you have my thanks for saving the bus. I would suggest you back off from here, Spriggan. The Bracer Guild's on the case now, so your presence is no longer required. We'll have this monster mystery squared away in no time flat, so if you could mosey on over to the silence, that'd be swell. Wow, rude much? I've never met a hot-headed Bracer before. All the ones I've run into back home were pretty chill. Oh, I didn't realize the guild had branches in the Central East. Wouldn't be living up to their ideals if they didn't. He ain't exactly mature, but he's gotta be at least a little strong if he made it to C rank. Might be able to make use of him later. Van, you do realize you're sounding like a villain, right? I wonder where he ran off to. Probably the police station. We can make our way over there later.
Okay, I think we've got enough info at this point.
Great. Then let's go back to the inn and go over what we learned.
Sounds good to me.
Right.
Got it.
So the only one who can't do the spin thingy is Van. Oh, sad. We'll manage to gather a lot of information in record time. Yeah, I think we can just ignore that Bracer for now. Though I'm surprised we never ran into that min-haired guy. Then there's the story we heard at the factory. The one about the gasoline, right? Yeah. That liquid was once a common fuel source for machines, but now it's mainly used as a solvent or for starting fires. Our clan keeps some in storage for certain weapons, too. I heard you can find the substance it's made from in the Central East. The substance it's made from? But why would Ida need something like that? Could ask the same thing about the wires. Ah, there you are. Oh, hey, what's up? You know that woman you were asking about earlier? Well, she just dropped by the end. Wait, what? Ida came here? For real? She asked me to do something for her, and then darted off before I could mention you were looking for her. She left 3 letters with me. One of them is addressed to an Eisenshield. Another's to the guild branch in the capital, and the last one is to a Kruga. That's not in Calvert, right? Eisenshield, Kruga, and the Bracer Guild? What? She left me some money to mail them out, but when I opened the envelope, there was 10,000 mira inside. I don't need this much just to send a few letters, that's why I ran out after her. Also, she looked dreadfully pale. If it's not too much to ask, could you go look for her? Ida! Hey, wait up, kiddo. We're going after her. Right, we'll take care of this, so don't worry. Now that's a face I didn't expect to see. Not here, anyway. She must be in dire straits if she didn't notice me. Ida, where are you? Clear your jets, Fairy. She can't have gone that far. Let's head to one of the exits and see if we can find her. Understood. If she really isn't well, we should hurry.
Fairy? I'm not dreaming, am I? And after I went through all the trouble to write a letter and drop it off at the inn. I'm going to assume our regimental commander got in touch with your people. He asked about us, didn't he?
Yes! You really had me worried, you know. I thought something might have happened to you. I just had to track you down. That's why I went straight to Calvert's capital and enlisted the help of a Spriggan.
Oh, I've heard quite a few stories about you. Nice to finally meet you face to face.
The pleasure's mine. My name is Van Arkwright. Don't know if you remember, but we fought on the same side 2 years ago. Mind telling us what's going on? You, don't look so hot.
You aren't hurt, are you? Here, let me...
Stay away from me!
Ida? What's wrong?
Sorry. I didn't mean to lash out at you. But really, there's nothing you can do for me now.
Oh no, is she gonna be dead?
I don't think we're quite on the same page here. Could you fill us in on what's going on? There may be something we can do to help.
Huh? Who are you?
She's a part-timer at my office. More importantly, are you...
Hey, what are you doing over there? You three again. Wait, hang on. There's a fourth now?
Haven't seen you around these parts. Are you a tourist? No.
You're a Jaeger, aren't you?
Ha! So a bracer was here all along, and I wandered in without even noticing. Pitiful. The boss is probably rolling in his grave right now. If he saw me like this, he'd be ashamed he ever gave me the name Flame Eater.
Ida, let me help you. There's gotta be something.
I still had so many things I wanted to teach you.
Yeah, she's probably dead or dying. Damn it.
Thanks for looking out for my little sis, Van. I've got one little favor to ask of you before... I'm too late!
What is that?
Monsters? Crap, it must be those wolves again.
Nah, but we're getting closer to what's been driving them to attack.
Are you serious?
Looks like time's up. Fate's calling. Everyone, you have to make it out of here alive, no matter what. And Barry, you have to live, too. For me.
Are those military monsters?
Yeah, but they ain't exactly normal.
Ida, wait! Get out of my way!
Farida, you gotta focus on what's in front of us. Fight to survive. That's what your friend would tell you, right?
What her friend did tell her, like 2 seconds ago.
Everyone, you have to make it out of here alive, no matter what. And Barry, you have to live, too. For me.
What are we supposed to do?
We'll take care of these three.
Ugh. All right, fine. I don't care what happens to him, but you two stay safe.
You realize Anya's is also a Spriggan.
Let's wipe the floor with these creepy things.
Careful, something's up with them. Stay on your guard, especially you, Agnes.
Will do. I'll lend you my support.
I'll take you on.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Attack their weakness with an art. Activating skill.
Time for the main event.
Fans alive! Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked. I won't stop here.
No way. We take down 3 and another 3 take their place. There's no more room for doubt. These things are what scared the piss out of all those wolves. The strength and speed are almost uncanny, but what's really getting me is... That's not possible. Oh, Arusha. Get back, you two.
Can a man enjoy a drink in peace?
No. Ah. You're that man from earlier. Never thought I'd say this in a million years, but I'm happy to see your ugly mug. I managed to take out one of them. How are things going on your... There's more, and who the blue blazes are.
Leave the small fry to me. In return, I expect you to forget about the car shit and let bygones be bygones.
That's a tall order. Don't screw this up, Direwolf, and you back him up, Bracer Boy. Where do you think you're going? Wait, did he say Direwolf? What's an enforcer of Ouroboros doing here?
It's time to meet your maker, you damn mutts.
Well, you see, Walter is from Calvert, or at least from Eastern Sumeria. Same as your buddy Jen. So what he's doing here is on a tour of his own, I guess? I don't know. Actually, I have no idea why he's here.
Let me show you the fangs of a real wolf.
Oof.
You're crushed!
So they got magic whammied? Cradle Village, Hillside. We're lucky the Direwolf from that bracer showed up when they did. No, actually, I'm not sure we can chalk that up to luck. Right, I don't think we can either. The bracer came to investigate the monster's strange behavior, and the Direwolf had his own reasons to be here. Looking for a wild mutt who's been let off his leash. A guy with pink hair. Ringing the bells? Can't say I did, no. There were no other living beings in sight. Didn't that man from earlier say no one was here? Then he was a liar. If Ida came from this direction, then the Eisenshield camp must be nearby. Yeah, that guy was definitely bullshitting us. And there's no way a normal guy could get around those monsters. We better scrape by ourselves. They kept getting up no matter how many times we knocked them down. It's like they weren't even alive. They almost reminded me of the ghouls from the stories they used to tell back home. No, that can't be what's going on here. It just can't be. Fairy. Why now? It's glowing again. That's a telltale sign that something's up. It feels like the higher elements are active here too. Camp's probably over on that plateau. Ready to move? I've never been more ready. Let's get moving then.
Whew, that hits the spot.
Okay, I'm gonna BRB. Oh. Okay.
What is that light?
I can't see very well from here.
An enemy mob. Want to clear him out? I'm on it. There. Don't forget about your charge attack. Bam!
Gotcha, son!
One more.
Enemy suppressed. Nice work. Boost gauge fully replenished.
I'm looking for either new enemies or our chests.
Watch out! That enemy looks strong.
Time for you to focus. Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Flamethrower. Go all out. Certain arts will work better.
Good luck!
Shadow Spear. Let's see what it looks like now.
Activating Tron.
Time to go all out!
Certain arts will be more effective.
Going all in.
Ha! Ha-ya! Perfect chance! Keep it up! It's working!
Going all in. There.
Here goes!
Activating skill.
Here's some extra!
A chance.
Full boost. Go all out.
Good luck!
Give it your all.
Your crush.
I'm powered up! That looks like a nice chest. This could get tricky with so many. That looks like a nice chest.
Warning. S-level threat detected. Lensing battle. Proceed with caution. There. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Yup, that's definitely a campsite.
I figured. We've got to hurry.
Bro, what?
I'll take it from here.
Alright, Zerum powder. And that's it. That's that last one. and then we'll be done.
Looks like a chest.
We've nearly made it to the plateau. Hang in there, Ida. We're coming.
He dead. Like,
Bet we can rest there.
I'm on the scene.
like, there's absolutely zero
So
chance
soothing.
she's alive. It has given us literally all the fucking death flags. There is zero chance she's alive.
So soothing.
Here goes.
Right, do it.
This is awful. Why, Ida? Why are you doing this?
Those guys have got the same eyes as those hounds.
That's right. They're all lifeless shells of their former selves. Dolls that act purely on instinct. Maybe it's just karma at work. Divine retribution for our sins. Hard to say.
Oh, Goddess. What happened 10 days ago?
Really want to know? Well, I'll tell you. The short version is... we were defeated. Completely and utterly.
I don't know.
And what's the long version?
It all began 2 weeks ago. We were cornered by one of the CID's Hercules units. I'd heard they pick fights with Jaegers in Calvert sometimes, so it wasn't too much of a shock. But in the end, we were no match for them. We found an opening in their formation and narrowly escaped. After that, we made our way to Cray and rested at their inn.
Cray.
Then we set up camp here and started brainstorming ideas for how to get back home. And that's when those bastards appeared. We were attacked by a band of merciless savages, led by 3 leaders whose power was unfathomable. It was a massacre. They led us to ruin like lambs to the slaughter. They picked us off one by one, until no one remained. No one but me. The next thing I knew, I woke up here. When I came to, the first thing I saw was that device up there. It was emitting that ominous red light back then, too. My comrades were still breathing. They weren't exactly alive. All they could do was writhe and moan. It was like no one had any will of their own. I was the only one who could move of their own accord. Except in the sunlight. I couldn't stand it anymore. And I didn't feel hunger. At least, not for a while.
The vampire? Oh, hey, wait.
During the daytime, all I could do was cower in my tent and wait for night to fall. There was no way I could contact the rest of the Corps, not in this state. And all of a sudden, I developed a strange craving.
Oh, for fuck's sake. He's actually a vampire. Okay, not dead, undead.
Our military monsters started coming back to life, and they were acting without orders. And my fallen comrades picked themselves off the ground. But as you can see, they aren't themselves.
I'm so sorry,
Ida.
That's horrible. Why would those people kill your men? Were they the ones responsible for turning them into that?
Yeah. I think they used that device up there to do it. I tried to climb the pillar a few times to get a closer look at it. But my body locks up every time I try. Almost like I'm being controlled by some unseen force. I'm not gonna dance to the tune of a puppet master. That's why I'm ending it all. With my own two hands.
I mean...
No! You can't do that!
So, that's your endgame. You'd rather go out in a blaze of glory than die as a pawn in someone else's game.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
You got it. The flames of purification come up all the time in ghoul-related legends, right? So it's time for me to burn. The longer I stand here with you, the harder it gets to stave off this insatiable hunger. It makes me want to suck up every last drop of blood in your bodies. It makes me want to feast on your flesh. Even Fairy looks like a nice appetizer. I could have that young lady as my main dish. But too bad that'd make a stringy-looking dude like you an unsavory last course.
Damn. Low blow.
Yow! Ouch!
Stop this nonsense right now, Ida. You aren't fooling anyone with this charade. You're still alive and in control, so we won't let you give up. We know you kept your distance from the villagers and tried to steer us out of harm's way, which you're still trying to do now. But why don't you consider Fairy's feelings for a moment? She left her home for the first time in her life, charging into a world unknown to her, and tracked Van down, all so she could find you. And yes. If you really care about her, then you should at least be honest with her. You owe her that much. While we're at it, let's find a way to save you. We can find a better solution together. Because that's what Arkwright Solutions does. We help people.
Give this girl a little leeway and she starts acting like she owns the place. Now, normally, I wouldn't let my assistant sign me up for work, but she's right. This is a job for a Spriggan, so I'm all ears, Flame Eater. I don't mind bailing out someone who helped with Operation Mille Mirage.
Huh? Pause. Isn't that the... Oh boy. Oh boy, that's a throwback. That's a throwback and change.
I was being honest about wanting to suck your blood. But I'll admit, it's not like me to surrender while there's still life in me. It wouldn't be right to throw it all away. I'd be spitting in the face of Commander Garrett. My puppy-like rival and sister. And my old friends in Zephyr. Like my other sister, and the man I admired more than anyone. If I ended it all here, I wouldn't be able to face a single one of them. So I'll press on.
Ida, I am so happy. See? Everything's going to be all right.
No.
Oh, what a heartwarming scene.
There you go.
Those final lines moved me to tears. Although I am a little perplexed as to how you alone maintained your sense of self. But perhaps you had a stronger will to resist than that of your pathetic subordinates. You were the right hand of the Jaeger King, after all.
You!
Look what the cat dragged in.
Should have figured it was you. I might be a little off my game, but I could still sense you lurking in the shadows. You and those two Almada psychos left my comrades bleeding out on the ground. You'll pay for what you've done, Melchior of the Thorns.
Hey. He's a bad guy. Whoa. Sounds about right. He killed the Blue Blanc, but Blue Blanc. No. Blue Blanc just did it so much better.
The last piece of the puzzle finally falls into place.
Why, thank you. You saved me the effort of introducing myself. Allow me to clarify one thing, though. I am a fresh hire for Armada. I was with friends of a different crew when we annihilated your unit. Although the job did still come from my current boss, so I suppose I'm splitting hairs.
That tracks. My unit wouldn't fall so easily to homegrown mafia goons. I take it you're the one who put that device up there?
That I did! I had the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to experiment with bringing the dead back to life, and I seized it. Yet our boss says the device is of little importance. Curious, no?
What?
The hell are you on about?
Still, the experiment is in full swing, and nothing will stop it from reaching its apex.
Wires!
Now let's throw a little twist into the mix.
What's wrong, Ida?
Well, shit. This isn't good. You have to get out of here. Just forget about me and go. Run!
Ida, no! Stay with us! How could he?
Damn it. That bastard's gonna pay. But we'll worry about him later. Ready your weapons, you two. Our first order of business is calming her down. We'll get your sister back. I promise.
Right! We'll save you, Ida.
What fun! Let the bloodbath begin!
So many of them! Look out!
Thirsty.
Got a whole slew of them.
Full boost! Go all out! Certain arts will work better! Give them your all!
Time for the main event. Got a whole slew of them.
Full boost. Go all out. Certain arts will work fascinating.
Time for the main event. Fans alive! Raid!
So hot.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked. Keep it up. It's working. Full boost. Go all out. Certain arts will work better.
When did I gain?
Time to go all out.
Okay.
Activating
Time for the main event. Fans alive! Raid!
boost gauge limiter unlocked.
My head is splitting.
That's how it goes.
I did it.
Wait, am I capped? Holy shit, I'm level capped. Oh, I hate it.
You're all pretty damn strong.
I think that did the trick. She's back to normal.
Great show. Bravo. In fact, it was so delightfully entertaining. I demand an encore.
Don't you dare!
Bro.
Snap out of it!
Stop this right now! How can you be so cruel?
I gotta take out at least one of them.
Hey! How come no one invited me to the party? I'm feeling left out.
Whoa there, big guy.
Your timing's been scarily on point, Direwolf.
I just got done putting those rabid dogs in the ground. Then some timely help arrived, so I left the village in their capable hands.
The bracers. Jen and Lane. They probably showed up and it was like, I'm off to go save a bunch of other people. Or something.
Oh?
I finally found you. Enjoying your new life as a mafia exec, I take it?
Indeed. Well met, Enforcer number 8. I didn't think I'd run into you here. You'll have to excuse me for keeping my distance, though. Word on the street says you play very rough.
Hey, don't be shy. I'm not gonna bite you. As long as you quit dragging out this game of keep away. I've got a list of questions from the Oathbreaker, so start running your mouth, or I'll run my fist through your face.
The Oathbreaker?
I'll pass. I'm a man who enjoys playing hard to get, so you'll have to chase me down if you want those answers. Besides, our goals may not be aligned, but they aren't in conflict either. Why don't you let me go?
Like hell I'd do that!
I forgot who Oathbreaker is. It sounds familiar.
The Genesis!
On that note, I shall bid you farewell. You may do as you will with the device, assuming you don't die horrible, gruesome deaths, that is.
Damn.
Get back here, you little bitch!
Oh! Oh!
Don't worry about them. We got our own problems to deal with.
Oh. Cool item. Famished Flame Eater.
Ida? Fairy, no! Van! You shielded me and on yes. Why?
You're his crew.
Why do you think? I obviously can't let my clients or part-timers get hurt on my watch. Shit's bad for the brand.
Yeah.
Damn it. I must have broke a rib. I'm not gonna be able to fight back in this state. Crap. What do I do?
Time freeze. Let's go!
Why'd she stop? The Genesee are resonating with one another?
Got your butts kicked again, huh?
It's Mare. Let's go!
What is that? Mare!
Well, well. If it ain't the sentient AI. What are you, anyway? Are you really my hollow?
What kind of question is that? Of course I am. I'm the one and only Mare. Anyway, congrats! You unlocked a new power. So, ready to give it a whirl?
So... Of course, this man has his own version of, spirit unification. Bear the nightmare.
You bet!
Sweet! Let's do it then! Sharkswell! The Grendel's all yours!
Hey.
Van? What's happening? She's resonating with Fairy, and it's feeding Van with energy.
The Grendel has learned Howling Roar.
Do your worst! A boost would work here. Activating skill.
It's the end of the line. You're finished. Pigment. Rampage.
Boost gauge limit broken.
Time to go all out!
Eat this!
Time to go all out!
Here comes...
Do your worst!
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Here I go.
Oh, didn't get level capped. Okay, so I just got almost level capped instead. Or at least I got fake level capped. Breathing! We can see her. We can see breathing.
I'm impressed.
Ida! Van, are you okay?
Couple bruises, but otherwise, I'm fine.
So does that mean Ida makes it through?
But, wish we could have got something out of Mare this time.
Thank goodness! Here, let me treat those wounds for...
Appreciate the thought, but I don't think it'll do any good.
What? The goddess is calling them home.
Too late. True, but we can at least see her off.
Happy.
I didn't think you'd all come.
You have no idea how worried I've been, Farida. I read your letter while we were on the road. It sounds like you've been through a lot.
Yeah.
Wish I could have put up more of a fight. But at least I jotted down what I learned about my attackers. Hopefully you can put those notes to good use, if you ever run into them.
Of course. We won't let your efforts be in vain.
Bro, a death in chapter 1. That's... Trails is starting off Trails, is what that means.
May you finally know peace, bearers of the Iron Shield.
I'm forever in your debt. Both of you. Thanks for giving me this chance to talk with my sweet little sister. One last time.
Oh, Ida. You can't go. You still haven't told me those stories about your old core. You promised, remember?
Don't worry your pretty little head. I'm sure you can hear all about Zephyr from someone else. You can ask my other little sister, even.
No, not from someone else! I want to hear them from you!
You still have so much growing up to do. I want you to get strong. That's why I need you to do one last thing for me. Finish me off.
What?
Grant her final wish, Farida.
Oh, damn. I was not expecting that. I hear my hand started hurting.
Happy.
If you hope to remain a warrior of our tribe, you must undergo this rite of passage. Do not let her kindness go to waste.
Is it like a first kill kind of thing? Or we talking Bloody Mist village from Naruto, like, type of thing, because,
Fairy, don't!
Stay out of this. If you will not bear witness to it, I ask that you avert your eyes or leave immediately.
I can't do it! I don't want to kill you!
Fairy.
That's enough. Can't you see she isn't ready for this yet? This ain't a burden for a child to bear. So I'll bear it for her. It's my job to look out for my client.
Van.
He may be right.
Don't go!
You've gotta grow up. At some point. But I guess there's no need to rush. Thanks again. I'm grateful for everything you've done. Farewell, Fairy. Commander? Zeno and Leo? Fee? Yes. I'll finally be seeing you again. Rutger.
What in Adios' name happened here?
asshat, it's not the time. Several days later. I thought this was supposed to be the end.
Neither of them have reacted since that day.
There's obviously some kind of trigger, but I just can't put my finger on what. One thing's clear, though. That red Genesis caused all those Jaegers to turn into ghouls. You said they were designed for researching biological activity, yeah?
Yes, that's what was written in the diaries anyway. Supposedly, they were used in the development of recovery arts like Tyr.
Maybe they somehow turned that ability on its head in this case. Either way, we can't take these things lightly.
Agreed. I never imagined they would be abused like this, and by the Mafia of all people. All the Genesee did was bring pain and suffering to Fairy and Ida.
I mean, that's not completely true. The one you held on to pretty much saved our asses. It's the thing that suppressed the red Genesis. If that didn't happen, we would have been royally screwed. And with 2 Genesee in our hands, that's 2 less for any evil bastards who want to get their greasy hands on them. Now's not the time to throw in the towel. The fight hasn't even begun.
Oh, I know. I don't intend to stop here. Doing that would be a betrayal to the people who have suffered and died because of the Genesee. They're incredibly dangerous, no doubt about that. But that's precisely why I can't turn a blind eye to this. I hope the feeling is mutual. I'll still need your help, after all.
And you'll have it. I already told you I'd pitch in however I can. But you don't have to pitch in here to get my help. You sure you want to keep working for someone like me?
Yeah.
You know full well I'm not like the cops or bracers. I do things my own way. And that way isn't black, but it definitely ain't white either. Mine's like the color of a dark blue sky just before dawn. I don't want you to get stained from being too close.
Don't worry. That will never happen. The act you performed for Ida just isn't in my nature. And I could not have stood in for Fairy in the way that you did. I'm not going to become a wholly different person if I stay by your side. I'm very much my own woman, and that's not about to change. I'm planning to stay right where I am, and I don't intend to leave anytime soon.
Damn, you're still raring for more even after all that's happened? You're either fearless or the chillest person I've ever met. There's some trouble stirring, that much is for sure. I don't just mean Almada. The Direwolf belongs to a pack of absolute wackos, and they're arguably more dangerous than the Mafia.
Right. I think I heard the name of their group. Wasn't it the Society?
Yeah, I'll tell you about them when the time's right. It feels like the CID's cooking up something fishy too. And while our interests sometimes align with the guilds, we're still not exactly buddy-buddy. The more I think about it, the more I realize we could use a few more allies.
Or at least another pair of hands.
Another pair of hands coming right up. Oh, maybe I should knock before I shout.
Hold up.
Fairy?
Nice to see you guys, even if it hasn't been super long. Thanks a bunch for all the help you gave me.
So... what?
I know I should have given you like a billion thank yous after everything you did. Sorry.
Oh, there's no need to apologize. Nor is there any need to shower us in thanks.
I'm a bit in the sad boy hours right now for that.
Yeah, I got showered in Mira, so I'm good. You went back to your village after we split, right? And I'm guessing you came here with your dad this time.
Well, not exactly.
What did you do?
He kinda sorta maybe disowned me.
What?
What?
Well, I did disobey a direct order from the Corps, which is a big no-no. I'm also a little too weak for their tastes. Abi told me to go on a journey. He wants me to see more of the world and expand my horizons and stuff. And that brought me right back to your doorstep. I owe you guys big time.
God damn it!
You granted Ida's final wish and taught me an invaluable lesson. One I intend to carry with me for the rest of my life. And we warriors of Kruga always pay our debts. So, let me help you out with your work. I can do lots of things, so please hire me. You won't regret it, I promise.
So she starts going to school with Agnes. There's no way she doesn't.
Consider yourself hired. Welcome to the Arkwright Solutions team.
Van's probably just like, what the fuck?
Hey! It's my call, part-timer. You're not in charge of hiring.
A part-timer?
Oh, I almost forgot. Abi asked me to give you this, Van.
A letter? Oh no. I'm getting bad vibes already. Guessing he wants me to look out for his darling daughter. Maybe he'll ask me to talk some sense into her or something.
Dear Van Arkwright, thank you in advance for indulging my daughter's selfish request. This was not the first time you aided one of our own. And once again, I was thoroughly impressed by your combat prowess. Though I do not appreciate that you robbed my daughter of an opportunity to grow. I'd be lying if I said I was not beside myself with anger. If you wish to make amends, you must rectify that loss by personally nurturing her development. You may be as harsh a taskmaster as you must. However, should you dare to make any untoward advances on her, you will either face death at the hands of our entire corps, or be forced to take responsibility for your actions for the rest of your days. Regards, Hassan Al-Fayed.
Are you alright, Van? You're looking rather pale.
Idios help Van because apparently no one else is.
So what does it say?
That's on a strict need-to-know basis. Anyway, where are you even gonna stay? Huh? What? He rented one of the upstairs rooms already?
Idios help you, Van. You're fucked. Oh.
Gotta keep this up. Rank up. Damn, that's pretty generous. That's just about perfect.
It is perfect.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Employee of the month. A character performed the best during a chapter will be selected as the employee of the month. Anyone of Van's part-timers could earn the title.
Farida Al-Fayed, reporting for duty. I'm quick on my feet and pure chaos on the field. You won't regret having me around.
I'm waiting for it to cut us off because this is a demo. Cut. Weird. I was told that this is where the demo ends. Maybe it's after this cutscene? That we're going in blind. Whoa. Excuse me? Yeah. Is this where the demo ends? Because I waited several days to play the demo. Mostly because I was waiting for the weekend.
Look over here! It's Aaron!
A beautiful dance.
Aaron!
Is that a dude?
Here, look at me! He looked!
Oh! It is! God damn, I didn't know. I was like, this woman's got moves! Turns out it's a dude with moves. I mean, hey.
He's so hot.
Hell yeah! This guy's a genius! You damn tease! Give us some more!
Is it wrong? You have reached the end of the Legend of Heroes Trails through Daybreak demo. Thank you for playing. You may load the save data you created in this demo version on the full version or resume from where you left off. Well, y'all saw it here, folks. That's the end of the demo. I can't wait for this to come out next month. We're under a month in. It'll be coming out as soon as I get the game and after release. I'm not breaking release date, you know, certain other people's, you know, that do. I could play it when it comes out in Japan, technically. You know, if I wanted to be like, if I wanted to be really stupid about it. Or not Japan, when it comes out in Australia and New Zealand, which is before Japan. But, I mean, I actually could do that, yeah. Okay, look, if I get it early, I'll figure it out. You'll have my final decision when I unbox the collector's edition, since I did get that. Anyway. I will... Alright, that's gonna be the end of this stream. Our next stream will be 4 a.m.-ish, 4:30. Will be 4:30-ish. In the morning, the day early access for Dawntrail comes out. So I will see you guys then. That's the 28th. Anyway, I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye. I may or may not stream before then. I don't know. But anyway, that's our for sure next stream. In between now and then, I don't know. Bye-bye! You boys gotta work.